Hi gamers, it's Smarties, and as you can probably tell by the title, today we'll be reviewing Vina of the Valley. First just gonna introduce you to the 3 items that I ended up buying, and then we'll hop straight into the buying in person experience because when I was in Tokyo, I was lucky enough to catch a pop-up. I'll do a little wear test for you so you can see how it's worn out after wearing it a few times and having it been tussled around, and then we'll hop into some close-ups so you can see the quality for yourself. So without further ado, let me show you the items very first. So the first item on our list is the Prep School Idol jacket. I'm gonna have to check what that is, but regardless, I bought this item because I thought it would be super versatile with my Lolita. This is the matching red check idol beret. And the third and final item that I bought, I actually bought 2 of them, one for me and one for my bestie to force them to twin with me, was of course the little lamb hat. I feel like this is the most iconic item from their shop, and if you'd recognize anything from Vina of the Valley, it would definitely be this. And from coming from New Zealand, I kind of had to. The moment that I bought this and Mikan realized I was from New Zealand, she was like, "There are sheep there. There are sheep." Speaking of the pop-up, let me take you along. I was actually on my way back from Nagano on the bullet train, so I took the opportunity to yasify myself. Not gonna lie, I didn't know if I'd have time to make it cause I really hate bothering people close to closing, but I thought if I slayed hard enough, then surely they'd forgive me. The pop-up was at Studio E's in Meguro, and I was lucky I persevered because the market was so cute. And I was actually really shy to approach Mikan's table because there was a gigantic crowd of baddies yapping to her, but turns out they were all betrayed by Mikan because she had a seafood boil and was not sharing, and that's so real of them. Anyway, while I was looking at the items, Jen and Yasu were so nice and insisted to help me try things on, which I really appreciated, even though I'm sure they must have been really tired from vending all day. And Mikan was so lovely, but she was eating this yummy looking cake thing, and I didn't want to bother her for pictures. But believe me, she was serving and she was super kind and professional. After a short 11-hour flight all the way back home, my items are ready to brave the baddies of Aotearoa, and I thought I'd get some second opinions on my purchases. So let's jump straight into the reviews. So I brought the little Vina of the Valley bonnet to Ruby, and my friend is also modeling it for us. Hee. So Ruby, what do you think about the design?
I love the design. I love lambs. I am very much a sheep girly, so this is like perfect for me. I've wanted it for so long since I saw her drop it, so perfect. I love it.
Nice. And what do you think of the quality of the stitching and stuff?
The quality of the stitching is perfect. Like the seams are so good. The quality of the fabric is very soft, very nice.
Sweet! And would you recommend Vina of the Valley to anyone?
Yes.
Yay! So after hearing some thoughts from my friends, let's jump straight into my honest thoughts of these outfits. So I thought this would be the perfect addition to my just general J fashion and my Lolita wardrobe because I could definitely incorporate it into future old school tartan looks and just as an outer piece for maybe like the red items that I already have in my closet. It was so fun picking it. They were so sweet and let me try on multiple sizes, and they were super accommodating even though I got it right on the dot during the last hour of the pop-up, so I thought everyone would be super tired, but everyone was still so nice and accommodating. And I gotta say the sizes run a bit more like Western sizes. This is an extra small, but it fits me pretty well, so I'll just show you what it looks like on quickly. You gotta excuse what the heck I'm wearing. I just love wearing random bits of fabrics, okay? If you're into Pinterest too deep, you'll understand just wearing random scraps of fabric, alright? I definitely tailored this outfit to this look because now you can't see the weird bust part of the outfit where I tucked my shirt into my dress, but it's so cute. It's supposed to be just like a little bit oversized. And the heart details will definitely go really well with any Valentine's or heart themed coordinates I do in the future. And I just love the detail of the ruffles. It's so pretty, and the silver accents are really my style. I'm not really a gold girly, even though I've leaned into the gold today. I don't know, all the cherry accessories I end up buying end up being gold, as you can see. Also my little Sylvanian head things. It lifts up as you would expect a cropped item would. Whew. But yeah, it sits at the perfect height for me, and I love stuff like this that accentuates my waist and makes me look very cutesy. So yeah, that was item number 1. I had to get the matching set because even though I didn't get the skirt because I felt like I wouldn't wear the whole set at once, you know, like these two I would definitely wear, but I want to like switch up the bottom half for my own taste. Maybe I'd buy the skirt, but it just seems like I would get the most wear and use out of these two items together, so that's why I went with those. And yeah, it's like genuinely the most high quality item I have like ever touched in my life. Sorry AP and baby, but like not a single thread is like out of place and everything is like double lined. It is insane, dude. I could even use this with different tartan items I've bought, you know, because it's like far away enough from the actual dress or main piece that you probably wouldn't notice that the tartan doesn't line up. Whereas I probably wouldn't use this with different tartan items on the main body because then it would be more noticeable that the tartans were different. Just love the set. I'm glad I grabbed the beret as well because I do actually get a lot of wear out of it, and I feel like the top and the bottom matching just enough makes this outfit really like pull together. I wear this with a set of red shoes, and I feel like that really ties like all the red together really well. Oh my gosh, and the heart motif on the shoes with the little hearts everywhere. Stop it. Losing it right now. Oh my gosh, this is really hard to reach without my shoes on. Okay, but before I get ahead of myself and put this on for the rest of the video, it also has this beautiful lacing on the outside. It's got this warm fuzzy sheep puff on the inside. It actually kept me really warm, and it's got this beautiful like wool effect on the outside. You can clip things onto here, so if you wanted to do like a sheepy decora look, you could definitely clip like a bunch of little clips onto here and the wool would be mostly unscathed. Like I have worn a headdress on top of this before to be super extra, and I've tied like little bows onto here. I thought it might mess up the wool, but the wool is completely unscathed. Like it's very high quality. The little pink ribbon to tie under your neck matches the little pink of the inside of the ears, and I just want you to understand like how high quality this is, dude. Like they've like completely lined the inside, and they're like, even if I'm like pulling this as hard as possible, there are like no threads out of place. Like, and then on the inside it's like also lined so you can't see it. Like this is the quality of this is insane, dude. Anyway, let me put it on for the rest of the video. I'm taking an egregiously long time to put this all back together. As you can see, even though it's been through it by now, you know, it's put up with New Zealand climate and the rough outdoors, it's still in like lovely shape. Like nothing is fraying, nothing is coming undone. Everything is just looking wonderful on the outside and the inside. Like, dude, I don't know how to explain this to you. I feel like only people, okay, that sounds really gatekeepy. People who understand quality and like collect J fashion or EGL or are just into like sustainable quality in general will understand where these items of clothing are coming from. One of Vina of the Valley's most important notes, which I really like, is slow fashion. So all of these pieces of clothing have taken a year or even sometimes more to produce, to design, to source the materials ethically, making sure the team in China are up to speed and know exactly what they're doing. And yeah, it's just, I just love quality clothing like this. I know it is not for everyone, like it is definitely out of, you know, your everyday clothing budget, but that's the thing, clothing shouldn't be like an everyday luxury. This is definitely something I would cop for your birthday or for any special occasion, or if you're looking for a piece to have for like the rest of your life. Like if you definitely could see yourself using anything from Vina of the Valley in an ongoing sense, I would definitely buy from them because the quality and the heart and time taken into this will make this a very sustainable choice. So you might be looking at Vina of the Valley and you're like, hold up, wait a second, the items are actually manufactured in Guangzhou, China. Doesn't that mean that they're not sustainable? And I would say, hold it to that thought. Chinese factories, especially in this region, are really well maintained and checked regularly, and everyone there is making a livable and sustainable wage for their region. So I don't want you to think that just because these items are made in a factory that means that they're fast fashion or unsustainable. The people involved in making garments for Taobao or high quality brands like Vina of the Valley or even your favorite EGL brands are very well looked after, checked regularly, like the workers have good conditions. And I'm pretty sure Mikan put a lot of thought and effort and research into choosing the perfect manufacturer for her that would adhere to her standards and communicate with her effectively on how everything is going. As we hear in like multiple updates like all the time, she really does not release items at the same pace as other fast fashion or just other larger brands in general do, which makes each individual item feel very special and personal. And I think we definitely, as like a community of slow fashion enjoyers, should be respecting and endearing that. Even though Vina of the Valley is not an EGL specific brand, it is J fashion, and I could argue that you definitely could use a lot of it for EGL. I mean, I personally do, even if you personally don't view the items as EGL. I was lucky enough to like skip all the GST and the shipping tax, so it was really cheap for me compared to if I was buying it from Australia or Sweden or somewhere far away from Japan. So now on to the fun part of the video. I'm gonna make outfits with all the items. I'm gonna make an EGL outfit with the red jacket and maybe the beret as well. And I'm probably just gonna keep the outfit for the white little lamb hat pretty similar. You could definitely style these items a lot of ways, and I just wanted to show off a few ways you might think of doing that. So the first coordinate is just a simple red coordinate incorporating the red items to an angelic pretty dress, and my second outfit is basically just a full white outfit for the sheep bonnet. I don't know, I think this outfit is super cute. Anyway gamers, that'll do it for today. Thank you so much for staying to the very end, and I can't wait to get back into making videos with you all. You might have noticed I didn't upload videos for a month or two. I can't remember exactly how long it's been. That is because it was the final stretch of the semester of uni, but lucky for you, I've gone down to studying part-time, so I'll do a little catch-up video with all the items that I've bought recently, and I'll style them for you if you want to check out that very soon. I'd like to give a big shout out to everyone on the Vina of the Valley team, Mikan and all her friends included, because I know they would do so much for her brand. Like, for example, when I was finished buying, Yasu put like 2 of these in my shopping bag for me, and then Mikan, when I was leaving, was like, wait, here are 2 more, and then while I was busy trying stuff on, her other friend was like, hey, you can have some. So now I have like 6 of these. Like, everyone is so sweet and nice and professional. Like, I would definitely recommend checking them out in person if you have the opportunity, because just the buying experience itself is so nice and I feel so well looked after. And yeah, check out Vina of the Valley if you're interested in a nice, sustainable, and well-made treat, which I'm sure most of the people interested in slow fashion probably are. And I'll see you guys next time with another interesting video very soon. Bye guys!